Okay, so been a very active day and a lot of things to manage. But through it all, barring some kind of an advantage problem, barring some kind of a double vote or an idle play, it does indeed seem like the most likely scenario is we have a unanimous boot on Chrism Phoenix. That seems to be the way that this is going to go. It's not going to be me. It's not going to be me. If an advantage does get played, in the name of saving Chrism Phoenix, I'm playing mine. I am not losing right now, and it certainly is reasonable for me to assume that I would be a target if that were the case. It's got to be someone on our side. Why wouldn't it be me? So I'm playing it if I need to. So I'm not going home, not tonight. Would I like to go back to the camp with another, with my idol in my pocket? Yes, I would. So hopefully I don't have to play it. But a little bit stressful. How we sort of arrived at the Chrism decision, if you've been paying attention to the various chats, wasn't necessarily my ideal way of doing it. I'm not going to rehash the story here. Chrism seems like a fine player, and definitely certainly interested in showmanship, having fun. I don't necessarily jive with how they approach things. So I definitely was not my first choice to keep around. I'd much like to keep around Merc, who, by the way, that was going to be the biggest source of drama for me personally. It's like, what was Merc's energy going to be? Whether Merc is genuine or not, I think Merc's approach to me this game was absolutely the best thing that he possibly could have done, which was just to be really open, to own the fact that the very last time we played, I blindsided him, but it was because he wasn't around. He seemed to be conciliatory about it, wanted to mend fences with me. So if Merc is pulling a fast one, okay. I think it's a little unlikely. Merc, for the way he is a very straight shooting kind of player. I don't think his whole strategy is to just lie to everybody. That's not what he did last time. Maybe he feels like he's learned his lesson though. So look, there is a chance that Merc is pulling the wool over my eyes. This is a judgment call, and I'm making it. I trust Merc today. It does seem like after we get through this vote together and he doesn't get backstabbed, he will have more information about what's going on the other side of things, namely with Spokes and Haschel, who seem to be the heavy hitters over there. I want more intel. So hopefully by keeping Merc around, that's my cat, we will have good things to come. And then the big question too, this is what Taste and I have been going back and forth on, is, well, we know that this double vote's out there. Is it with us? Is it over there? It's dangerous wherever it is. If it is on our side, I don't see how it doesn't get played tonight. The issue is, it doesn't also seem like there's a whole lot of unification on the other side of things. So there is that. As in, I'm not seeing Merc, Blaze, and Chrism Phoenix working together, so maybe, but hard for me to see. More likely it's on the other side. At least it's kind of what it seems like. I don't see why Merc tells us about it unless he's worried that maybe one of us has it. I don't know, could be. If the vote's on the other side, the big question between Taste and I is, do we announce it in thread? Do we say, hey, watch your back? Taste really liked the idea. I liked it less. I don't think it does much for us. As long as a beef goes home from our tribe today, an OG beef, I don't really care if we lose cheese. It's a bunch of dead weight over there. It would suck if we, lost Jose or Elgen. And, Toaster does seem like a nice enough person. Sally has barely been present, so, neither of those two were talking shop. So, there's dead weight. And it seems like there's also dead weight from the OG beefs of, just people who aren't really actively playing the game. So I'm excited to go to Tribal because that's a thing that I haven't done yet. I would say on the 1 to 10 anxiety, nervous scale, I'm probably at a 2. You can't be, totally happy about going to Tribal. But, part of the game. So, relatively confident. and I will be certainly streaming during then, so everyone can watch me get heartbroken if that is what is to happen. See you then.